Happy New Year's Eve and Happy New Year. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Shandra Eldridge and I'm back with another video. Welcome to Prescriptionnurse. If you're new here on my channel, we stay lit, we learn, we invest, and we teach. We learn the tools and the resources we need to live our lives and live it well. We learn what we need to do to live a healthy, balanced lifestyle, meaning eating well, exercising, putting on makeup, beautifying yourself from the inside out, lifestyle tips. It's all here on this channel. My channel is a little bit about everything lifestyle wise because our lives is just a little bit of everything. So on this channel we stay lit. If you've been following me, thank you for joining me for another video. Today's video is going to be a quick video on New Year's Eve makeup. So I'm just going to do a New Year's Eve makeup look. I'm going to be using some of my old makeup favorites. I don't have any new products. All these products I've had for quite some time. So the products I'm going to be using in the video are going to be some of my old favorites. I don't have any new products, so we're just going to stick with the oldies but goodies and get this show on the road. So let's get started. Eyebrows are already done, so the next step is to prime. So I'm going to go in with my Milk Hydro Grip Primer and we're going to prime a little bit. How are you guys doing? Are y'all doing well? Y'all ready for the new year? Comment down below and let me know what you're going to be doing for New Year's Day. Today is New Year's Eve, so I don't know if you'll be watching this video, but whenever you do watch this video, drop a comment below and let me know, like, what are your plans for today? What are you gonna do? Me personally, I'm just gonna put on some makeup and have fun and go nowhere. I'm gonna just relax and hang out around the house. I do have a blended family. I have 2 stepkids, so they actually spent Christmas weekend with their mom, so they're gonna spend New Year's Eve and New Year's Day here with us, with their dad and I. So I'm gonna be just hanging out, being a mom, and we're gonna open up gifts and things like that. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. But right now I'm just going to do my makeup because I feel like I need to. I kind of have a little bit of a sore throat, so please forgive me if I'm just kind of talking through the steps and not really talking, because it's hard to talk and do your makeup at the same time. But anyway, now that my face is primed, I'm gonna start off with priming my eyelids. I'm gonna do the eyeshadow look first. And before I do that, I'm going to apply my e.l.f. strips. And I like these strips. They kind of just keep your eyeshadow looking really neat. I like using these e.l.f. strips because they just give you a really neat look with your eyeshadow. So we're gonna apply these. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the eyeshadow base. And this eyeshadow base is from Juvia's Place. And we're going to go in, and this is in shade number 2. It's Prep Prime Eye Primer, shade number 2. So we're going to go ahead and apply just a little bit here. I like doing my eyeshadow look first because I don't have to worry about if the eyeshadow has a little fallout. I don't have to worry about it getting on my foundation. So I'm just going to, and it doesn't take a lot, guys. A little bit goes a long way. So now I'm just going to blend it in. So I don't have any New Year's resolutions. It's not that I don't believe in them, but I just think that every day you should make a conscious effort to examine yourself and do some self-reflecting and make changes. So I'm not really gonna make a New Year's resolution and try to change things. I'm just gonna continue to work on myself as I've been working on myself throughout this past year in 2021. So my goals is just to grow my channel, and I'm working on that. Thank you to you guys, everyone that supported me. I went from like 120 subscribers about 3 months ago to 243 subscribers. That's a lot to me, and thank you so much for subscribing and supporting my channel. As a middle-aged woman, and I'm proud to say that, starting over in this time and trying to build a channel and find your audience is not always easy. So I really appreciate everyone who has subscribed and who is supporting my channel. It really means a lot to me. So now that we have the lids prime, I'm going to go in with one of my favorite palettes. This is a palette by Patricia Bright, Makeup Revolution. It's called Revolution Makeup Revolution London. And this is by Patricia Bright. She's another huge YouTuber who collaborated with them probably about 2-3 years ago. But this is a beautifully made palette that you can use every day. It's $25 at Ulta. It is a really good investment, especially if you're just learning how to do your makeup. It's a good investment. It's, to me, $25 is not that expensive versus paying $50 for a palette. So the first color we're going to go in with is called, and I had this all played out in my head. Now I don't even really know which color I want to do. We're going to go in with No Games Played, and it looks like this. It's this color right here, No Games Played. And I just want to keep this simple and soft, and I want to do like a soft pinkish look, pinkish brown look with some shimmer. So that's my vision for this look. So I'm just going to go right above my crease area, and I'm just going to blend this in. And I love the name of this color, No Games Played. Because, baby, I ain't playing no games. I've never really been the type of person to play games. Like, I'm a very serious person, and that can be a strength and a weakness at the same time. Because if you're so serious, you can run people off. And I've done that. When I was younger, I was so serious about everything and so self-conscious about everything. But now that I've gotten older, I'm a little bit more relaxed. And I realized that, you know, I don't have to be perfect because I'm not perfect. And, you know, just live and learn. And so I've gained way more confidence. So I'm not as crazy as I was when I was younger. But yeah, I don't really play any games. You know, I stay to myself. I mind my business. I love learning. I love teaching others. And that's why on this channel we stay lit. I love teaching you guys how to live your life and live it well, and sharing my story of the things that I go through, and, you know, my failures and what I've learned from my failures. So if you're interested in all of that, subscribe to my channel and go ahead and follow me on Instagram. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is, I think this looks pretty blended. Let me just do it a little bit more. I'm going to add one more. So I'm going to get in my corner here. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take another color, and I'm going to go in the corner with Pure Soul. It's just a little bit darker, and it's this color right here. We're going to go in with Pure Soul, and we're just going to put it in the corner. And I'm going to tap a little bit off. Now, I know this is some good shadow because it doesn't have a lot of fallout. So right here in the corner, like I said, it's just barely a little bit darker. But I want that look. And I'm just going to go in my crease with it. Now that I'm looking at it, it almost looks the same. I think I want to go in even darker. So I'm going to go in with Stargirl, and it's black right here. Kind of do a smoky eye. Now I'm not trying to do a smoky eye, but I just want a little, this to be a little bit darker. Yeah, like that. Because I haven't mastered doing a smoky eye, but that's on my to-do list for 2022. But yeah, I'm just trying to grow my channel, define my brand. And y'all, this is so crazy. I've been on YouTube since 2012. But, you know, my first love is nursing. I have been a nurse for 18 years. And being a nurse for 18 years, I make good money. Like, I make really good money. And it's hard. You know, I understand the whole concept of freedom and being able to work when you want to work. And, you know, and YouTube offers that. Like, it's a lot of different business platforms that offer that. But when you've been so used to a certain platform, like I'm just used to going to work, clocking in and making my money. Like that's what I'm used to doing. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just what I'm used to, and I'm trying to transition, but it's going to take time. 18 years in the game, you just can't throw it away like that. And I got grown people bills, you know? So I'm just like, and I'm not the downplay anybody else's bills, but you get the picture. Like I just can't say, oh, well, you know what? I'm just going to stop doing this and hopefully get some income to pay my bills. And I don't want to blow through anything that I've saved trying to, you know, get to a point A to point B. But I am optimistic, and I'm working towards growing my channel and doing things to get there. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to carve out a crease, a cut crease. So I'm going to carve, basically I'm going to carve out an area on my lid where I just want this shimmer to really pop. So I'm going to put a little bit more of the primer, and I want this to kind of just stay in the middle of the lid. So I do have hooded eyes, so I'm going to go up a little bit higher. I have hooded eyes. You really kind of have to go above your crease, and you can do that by looking up, and then you can kind of see, you'll be able to see my shadow. Because if I put it down too low, you're not going to be able to see it that well. You'll see it, but not as well. So anyway, and also in 2022, I want to engage more with my audience. I want to see what you guys want, and I don't want to give up. Like normally, the reason why I haven't seen much growth since 2012 is because I'll start and then I'll just stop. Like, you know, something will happen, whether it's just me getting more engaged at work and taking on more things at work, or just family issues, you know, things like that. I just kind of stop, and sometimes I just get tired. Like it's a lot this is a full-time job in itself. Let me just say that. People think that you just on here playing. It takes a lot of work to put together quality content. So all right, now for the shimmer look, I'm going to go in with, let me swatch first because some of this stuff is tricky. I think I'm going to go with Diamonds for Breakfast. Woo, baby. It looks like this. Diamonds for Breakfast on my lid. I'm going to have a nice New Year's Eve shimmer here. I love to have diamonds for breakfast. And I'm just going to pat this in on the lid where I put the, and you see how it's just really standing out. I really like this color. And then I'm just putting a little bit where the darker color is, the black color, just to kind of blend that. And then I'm going to go back in with the transition color and then just kind of blend it all. And then I'm going to take the darker color. I'm going to get a little bit more. And then just kind of... Alright. So we're going to work on the other eye, and I'll be right back. So both eyes are done. I'm going to take off the elf strips now, and you see how it just keeps everything in alignment and makes everything look neat. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my liner. And yes, like I was saying, my goals in 2022 is just to grow my channel, be more consistent, get more engaged, do more collaborations, and just really wrap my business up. I'm a certified BLS instructor and health coach. So I really just want to focus on growing my wellness business. I have a Facebook page, Prescriptionnurse Wellness Center, where I do discuss a lot of women's health and wellness issues. So if you're interested in it, head over to Facebook and follow me. So this is a liquid liner from Mellow Cosmetics, and it's really good. It helps you to be precise. Excuse me, my throat is a little sore. I've been so blessed not to get sick, so I'm just really trying to stay there and not get sick. I'm just doing like a little baby liner because I have the black color. I don't really need to do too much. All right, guys, so the next thing is to go ahead and apply my lashes, and these are light and fluffy. You can get these from Walmart by Salon Perfect. These are weightless dimension. You get 2 pair. It's wispy. So we're gonna go ahead and put these on. Lashes are done, and now we're gonna move on to the next step, and that is we're gonna go ahead and put on the foundation. I'm gonna use my Too Faced Born This Way matte 24-hour wear foundation. It's oil free, oil controlling, waterproof, and transfer resistant. This is some good stuff, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this with my beauty blender. I didn't want this video to be too long because it's just a simple get ready with me, putting on your makeup, no biggie, discussing our goals for 2022. And going into 2022, I would like to see less gossip and less criticizing of people doing what makes them happy, doing what they love. All too often I see on different social media platforms people just really ridiculing and criticizing and teasing people for doing things that make them happy. And the thing that we have to remember is we're not them, and we're not always going to understand someone's vision and what they see and what they want to do. And then the crazy thing is people really think they know you. And I really see people trying to downplay all the hard work that people are putting into growing an audience, growing their business, growing themselves, trying to make better decisions, just trying to be a better person. You'll always have someone saying, oh, they faking it, that's not them, oh, I know them in real life, you know. And if they have enough sense to go through what they need to go through and actually post something and they're actually in that environment and doing that thing, then it's not fake. It's what they're doing. And then some people you have to work towards it until you actually get it. You know the saying, fake it till you make it. You got to do what's required until you get there. And sometimes you have to take those steps. Not sometimes, most of the time you have to take the road less traveled, or you have to do creative things to get there. So, you know, I just want to see people be more mature and happier for people versus criticizing them and trying to downplay everything that somebody's doing and saying that they're fake and all this stuff. But anyway, that's just me, and I am making a point to just be more positive and supportive and not negative. And I support everyone. Do what makes you happy, because when people are happy, then that's when you have less killings and random violence and all this craziness. But when people are constantly criticizing and putting people down for doing things that they love, then, you know, violence begets violence. So I just want to see us be more supportive and be more genuine when we're doing it. You know, people, hey sis and all that. Don't hey sis me when you really don't like nothing I'm doing. You just secretly hating. You know, I'm not that kind of person. If you don't like me, that's fine. Like, I'm sure you're not the first and you're not going to be the last. Like, that's perfectly okay. And, you know, if you want to say negative things and do whatever makes you feel good to do it, then that's fine. I don't care. I don't care who doesn't like me. All I know is I'm focused on doing me. And I've always been that way. I've never been the type of person to try to keep up with the Joneses and try to do what other people are doing. And I know I'm not in that lane. Like, you can't compete where you can't compare. That's such a true statement. Like, and that's another thing we need to stop doing, trying to compare ourselves where we don't even stack up. Like, we're not even in that league. I mean, and then we get all down on ourselves because we don't feel like we measure up. Well, of course you're not going to measure up, because that's not even your league. You got to crawl before you walk, man. We got to stop being so hard on ourselves too about every little thing. Hard on ourselves and hard on other people. But I really think people are harder on other people because they are hard on themselves. Like me, I tend not to be so hard on people. I'm very forgiving. And I have hope, you know. I hope that everyone is doing good and doing what they love, and I encourage them. Now I'm just putting some setting powder on. I'm going in with my Too Faced setting powder. I just have hope, and I hope that people have hope. And I don't tend to criticize and put people down so quickly because I have hope and I believe in myself. And I'm not hard on myself well, I'm not gonna lie, I am hard on myself. I'm harder on myself than I am on others, but it just depends on what it is. Like when I first graduated, I mean, like right now I have about 5 degrees, like, and I don't ever brag on nothing like that, but I love to learn. It's just things that I love to do, and I just want other people to not be so crazy and hard on themselves, because it never works out when you're hard. You can be hard on yourself, but it has to be a balance. Know when you fail, sometimes it's okay. It's a good failure. Like, it's gonna work out. It's a good thing that it didn't go the way that you thought it was gonna go. You have to understand that. You have to understand that principle. But a lot of people don't, and they get so down on themselves. So the next thing I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm going to contour. I'm gonna use my Sephora contour stick. No, you know what? Actually, I think I'm gonna use this multi-use foundation stick from Maybelline, and it's a little bit darker, so I want this contour to be a little dark. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a little bit here, and then I'm gonna go down the side of my nose. And like I said, it is a little bit darker, so you'll see that. And then I'm gonna blend it, so it's not gonna look so crazy. Right now I'm just shaping my contour, but yeah. And I love being a nurse. I love what I do as a nurse, but ooh wee, let me tell you, nursing literally will snatch your soul. It is a huge hazard, and it will just suck the life right out of you. And like I said, 18 years of doing it, sometimes I just really don't have it in me. Like, I try my best to care, but sometimes you just don't have it in you. So yeah, I feel like when you are confident in yourself and you treating others good, things will work out better for you in your life. Like, they really will. A lot of people suffer and they go through a lot of changes because, number one, they're just not nice people, and they're not nice to other people. And I think that's my understanding. When you're just not nice, it just doesn't work out for you. You go through a lot. So now I'm just going to contour. And then what I need to do now is I'm just going to go upward, because you want to give the illusion that your cheekbones are high. So you want to go upward with the contour. And you can kind of see that smanchy smanchy. So you just want to go up. And then I'm going to do it on the other side. I didn't put as much, but it still have the same effect. I might need to put a little bit more. But you're just going to go up. See, this one's a little bit more, so I got to just put a little bit more. See what I'm saying? I'm talking. And it's hard, man. But anyway, so to give your face that snatch look, you want to go upward with your contour. Still more on that side. Okay, I think that'll get it right there. But yeah, and I just see a lot of people on Facebook, especially. I think Facebook is just a page where people are just so bitter. But anyway, that's just my observation, but hey, that's just what I see. But anyway, I think when people are angry and bitter, it's just because they haven't found what makes them happy in life, and they just want to, you know, they want other people to feel what they feel. And that's when you get into all this hate and people thinking you better and you doing this and you doing that and just all of just the crazy stuff that people be saying. But I will tell you this, it's gonna be a new year, and I already look like I done got some contour here. A new year, a new day, and everybody should make an effort to be a better version of themselves in 2022, I think. And you start by being a better version of yourself. You start by being better to others. Because a lot of times you think, oh, I'm doing this for them, I'm helping them. But when you help someone else, trust me, you are helping yourself. You may not see what you're getting out of it. You may not see that it's benefiting you. And you shouldn't look for it to benefit you. But when you help other people, you just send out these good vibes, positive vibes in the universe. And it just comes back to you. So I think that's why people have a hard time, because they just, like I said, not nice people. When you're not nice to other people, who you think gonna be nice to you? Like, that's crazy. I mean, people be, oh, they did this to me. Look at all the stuff you do to people. What you do is what you're gonna get back in life. Like, what you do is what you do. What you do is what you're gonna experience. And people just gotta understand that, and I don't think they got it yet. They don't have it. They feel like everybody doing them wrong, but at the same time, you doing everybody wrong. Like, come on. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with my Fenty bronzer. Y'all know how much I love my Fenty bronzer. So in Mocha Mommy, and I'm just gonna kind of do it on the side of my nose, just a little bit right here, because I kind of blended it a little bit too well. I kind of blended it off, but as you can see, like, it's blended. You can't really, you can see it a little bit, so I'm gonna blend it out some more. But from the side you shouldn't be able to see it, but when you look straight you can see how my nose is a little contoured. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my Fenty highlight, and I'm going to highlight. This is Cognac Candy is Beautiful, and I'm just going to take a little brush and just highlight right here. This is so pretty. You need a little highlight for Christmas. I'm sorry, for New Year's. You need some sparkle for New Year's Eve. I'm still on Christmas, y'all. All right, so now what I'm going to do is, now that I have that done and just kind of letting everything set, I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna line the bottom of my eyes with probably, oh, I got some of my lashes. I'm going to line my bottom. You know what, I'm gonna go back in with the, I don't know if I should do shimmer or just kind of smoke it out. You know what I'm doing? I'm just gonna do a black liner. That's my go-to, and I like it. I don't, you know, if it ain't broke, I ain't trying to fix it. That's another thing in 2022. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Like, I feel like so many times when things are working, and now I'm speaking for myself because I'm probably notorious for this, I love change. Like, I can't stand things just being the same. I love changing, switching it up. So, but if it doesn't need switching up, or if it's nothing really wrong, like, save yourself some trouble and don't mess with it. You know, learn how to pick your battles, because everything is not a fight. Everything is not a battle, you know. So now I'm going to go in with my Il Makiage mascara, and I'm just going to do my bottom lashes. And, you know, I'm not a makeup artist or anything. I got some powder on this lash, so I'm just going to. But I do try my best to fix myself up, put my makeup on, and show you guys that if this is something you're interested in, you could do the same thing. Like, it's not that hard at all. It's very simple. You just have to put the time in it like anything else. And I know a lot of women, I've seen a lot of women and read a lot of comments how women just talk down about other women. Oh, she ugly without all that makeup. Oh, look at her without all that makeup. And then they get on here and they be like, well, they get on social media and they like, oh, I'm all natural. Oh, I'm this, I'm that. As if that's a prize or it makes them special or set them apart because they're all natural. They don't have on any makeup, or they not wearing any weave, or they don't have any plastic surgery, or they not getting Botox or fillers or whatever they mean by that. And I look at some of them and I'm just like, you know, I'm glad you feel that way. I really am. But I'm not gonna get on here and say nothing negative, but I just feel like you have to, as a woman and a man, you have to fix yourself up. When you leaving out the house, fix yourself up. Comb your hair, put on a little foundation, put some lashes on, wake yourself up, because the first impression is the lasting impression. And you know, they're always watching. People are always watching and looking at you, and they're always judging. So me, I like to just, even though if you see me out, I'm not gonna be looking like this and all made up. Trust me, I'm not. But I will look nice. You know, my hair is combed. I might have my natural hair. I might have a wig on, but my hair is combed. I'm gonna have some lashes on because, you know, lashes wake you up. You look cute. You know, I'm gonna have my lashes done. I'm gonna have some on. I'm gonna have some lip gloss on, you know, and I'm gonna look presentable. You know, some people think, oh, because you're wearing makeup and this is fake, or you changing your face and all this, whatever. Do what makes you happy in 2022. And for all those, if making you happy is going out flat face with nothing on and you feel beautiful, rock that, because that makes you feel good. But don't get down on other people because you feel like you better, because you don't have to do that, because you're saying that for a reason. And the reason that people say that is, number one, they probably don't know how to do their own makeup. Number two, they just feel some type of way, like they wish they could do it. And a lot of it is just they don't know how to do it. They don't understand it. It's not that they don't like it. They say they don't like it because they don't know how to do it, or they don't want to put in the work to do it. So they want to downplay what you're doing. So that's why they say that. You know, that's my personal opinion. But anyway, I can say that on my channel. But moving right along, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to save my work. Let me go ahead and set the makeup, and then I'll do my lipstick. So we're going to use this Hangover 3-in-1 setting spray. And like I said, I keep it real simple when I'm doing my makeup. I like this look. People say wrong way, right way. You do what makes you feel good and what looks good on you. Now, there are guidelines and recommendations, but you know, wrong is what doesn't feel right to you. You're wearing it. You know how you want to look. It's all about you. And if you feel confident, then you do that. Woo, 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 woo. All right. So we're going to let that setting spray kind of dry. And I'm doing my makeup a little bit heavier today, like contour and everything, because I'm going to be taking pictures. And that's another thing. When you taking pictures, oh, people just think it's so easy, but it's not. When you going on a photo shoot, oh my God. Your makeup has to be heavy so that it can actually be picked up by the camera and seen by the camera. Because a lot of times what comes through the camera, I mean, if you have a really good high quality camera, you can see it, but it just helps when your foundation is good. And then you don't have to do a lot in post-processing, which means like Photoshop and all that. But it's hard, man. I've been trying to just stay, you know, on top of things and do my photos and everything for Instagram and Facebook. And it's just, I've been busy. I'm going to go in with this Juvia's Place liner. It's in the color Lush. It's very light. It's like a nude color. This is actually called Mademoiselle. So we're going to put this on. It's really, really light. Alright guys, so this is the finished makeup look. What I'm going to do is tie it all together. I'm going to go and fix my hair and I will be back. But this is your New Year's Eve look and we're going to finish it up with the hair. So this is the finished look. I added some gloss. I'm really in love with this look. It's very soft and flirty and feminine and just beautiful. I absolutely love how it came out. I love my hair. This is a great look for New Year's Eve if you're just not trying to do too much and you want to keep it natural, I think this is a great option. I do have some shimmer on the lids, as you can see, but it's just very nice, soft and flirty, and I love it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. I went and changed. I got my little cute New Year's Eve romper on, and I'm going to take some pictures. So head over to Instagram to see the pictures of my romper. It's very cute. It's very festive. So follow me on Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next video. And thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned to Prescription Nurse. Now that's your daily dose. Bye. And Happy New Year!